hello again friends, this is Saikar, and this is my easy Kestrel run without the Advanced Edition. A pseudo-tutorial where, to be honest, I'm kinda bored and I'm just rambling about whatever fool thing comes to mind. So I've only got 2 sectors left. My ship's doing darn good. At this point I only need to finish off some upgrades, maybe swap out some weapons for some slightly stronger ones. I don't know. Well, I got a hell of a choice here. Rock control it is. Now, the Rockmen are very resistant ships. They have a 15% chance to just flat out ignore any damage they take, which is an augment you get if you're playing a Rockman ship. They favor missiles, which is irritating. And they're slow, and they're not great at defending themselves, to be honest. Because they're so slow, they have a hard time repairing their own ship. This store is kind of a bust. I got more fuel, and I guess at this point, I haven't seen a single repairing event. Those might be Advanced Edition only, so I'm just going to repair myself fully. I don't really need either of these drones. The 2 drones I have are kind of the best drones I want. I'm just going to keep going. This is my last sector I could really expect good stores at, though. Am I in Sector 7 and I'm fighting ships with only 2 shields? That's not really what I was expecting to be fighting at this point. They're boarding and they're staring my NG in the face, and my NG's like, nope, nope, not dealing with it. However, my 2 Mantis can. Wow, they barely got him off there. That's what I'm talking about with the whole, if you have a shorter teleporter, you can pull your crew out in time. If they had the base teleport, I don't think they would have made it. And you're probably wondering, why did I even buy that teleporter? Well, other than the fact that the non-advanced edition only has 3 subsystems, and you can only put 3 subsystems on your ship, so you might as well buy all 3. It will play a fairly big part in the final battle. I'll talk about that a lot more when I get there, but having fought it a few times, you kind of know what to expect, and knowing what to expect is really 90% of the battle. I'm not even kidding. Just anticipation of that fight and being able to build an effective loadout to combat it is almost completely the way to victory. I'm just gonna... Maybe I should leave that NG on sensors, because I keep taking my Mantis off. Let's kill this guy first. I don't really care if the teleporter goes. But I don't want them to actually destroy and do 1 damage to my ship. Since I wasn't paying attention, I don't even know what's going on over here. That's one of the hard parts about this game. You're expected to fight battles both on your own ship as well as destroy the enemy. Because I'm just doing so well, I don't have to care. I don't need your surrender. I don't need your pity. These Rockmen are actually going to win, aren't they? Alright, that's okay. Pull them out. Let them destroy the teleporter. You're heroes. You did 1 damage to me. Are you proud of yourself? I could be upgrading doors or something. It'll take longer to get there, and you can use weird tactics like pulling the oxygen out of rooms. Die. And that's effective, but it can work against you, because when you pull the oxygen out of a room, you guys can't breathe either. And so I think what people do is they pull the oxygen out of the room, and then like their O2 system goes offline, and they repel the invaders, either because the invaders died of oxygen deprivation, or because they just managed to kill them in combat. But then it becomes very hard to get the oxygen back online, because if this entire areas of the ship was offline, you have to run through oxygen empty areas. What is going on? Repair. Oh, anyway. And then you run over here and then heal and then repair the oxygen. Even if you manage to do that, you have to get out of there too while the oxygen comes online. It's a great way to lose crew members. And so, I only pull the oxygen out of rooms when I can't win otherwise. And with a crew like this, I pretty much can win any amount of force they can throw at me. Even if they sent like 4 Mantis over, it would be ugly, but I'm not in much danger. Alright, so I've got more scrap than God at this point. I'm going to look for a final store before leaving Sector 7. You never guarantee to store in Sector 8, so I'm going to assume... I don't need any of the scrap, just to test it. Yeah, you're never guaranteed a store in Sector 8. And so, I want to find one in Sector 7 so I can finalize what's on my ship and prepare for the end game. They've got a defense drone level 2 that can shoot down missiles, but it can also shoot down lasers. Note that a lot of my shots aren't able to get through here. The ship still has a pretty impressive barrage, and so it's having a hard time actually stopping everything. Sorry, Mang. I don't need you. If I was smart, and I'm not, but if I was, I'd be targeting their drone system. That way, if you can damage the drone system, that thing goes offline. See, now it's offline. Can't stop me, they're dead anyway. 81 scrap! I have a 500 scrap in the tank. Come on, the last store. If I don't get the last store, it's not the end of the world. I think my weapons are actually good enough. Let's, I guess that's that. Unless that's the store, I'm not gonna get one. How many jumps can I do? Like 1, 2, 3. Alright, well, okay, we're finally getting into a ship that's slightly better equipped than these other chumps. And I use the term slightly strongly here. It's still pretty weak. It's only got 2 shields. But it has a cloak and it has a powerful missile launcher. If I didn't do anything to fight... Is that another intruders? Okay. Hey guys, we heard there's a fight in the med bay. We figured we'd come on over. How do we want to handle this? I want to put up a defense drone. That'll shoot down asteroids too, which will help with keeping my shields online. And speaking of shields, I want to take theirs down if I can. Alright, I'm just gonna go cloaking here, so that I'm guaranteed that thing misses. It's not guaranteed with all these asteroids flying around. My defense drone might have been shooting at an asteroid instead of shooting at the missile, which I can't really blame it, because that's what it's designed to do. They eventually realize they're not going to beat me in my own med bay and war mode. It is so tempting to send my own boarding crew onto their ship and kill them. I think these 2 mantis could do it, because most of their rocketmen are very weak. And even if they couldn't, I could teleport them off and fight them again. But keep in mind, I'm still in an asteroid field. I can't just turn off my weapons and not threaten their ship. Those asteroids can randomly get through one shield level and threaten them. So that would not be a very safe thing to do. I'd be highly risking my 2 mantis here. I want them, and those mantis are very key to my game strategy, so as much fun as it would be to show off, I don't think it's the wise move. Ah, 3 shields. Alright. So I'm going to send out a combat drone this time. Since they don't have any missiles, I don't have to worry about a defense drone. This will help batter down their shields. It's not really effective, but every shot that lands is one less I have to worry about getting through on my own. Oh right, oxygen's still off. My ship is slowly reddening and I'm like, why is this? So you just can't handle it. I've got too many lasers firing at them. With my drone and my ion cannon taking them down. They don't have much chance. I didn't use any missiles this run other than I think I used the Artemis like once. Didn't I get my my ion cannon like the first jump? Hey, it can happen. 700 scrap. What the hell? I've actually maybe never had this much scrap. It's been a long time since I played on easy. Okay, so they've got teleporter, they're gonna fire missiles at me, and they're boarding me. Okay, fine, whatever you think I'm gonna save stations here. This is a good place for these guys to be. Charlie, you weren't doing anything, right? No, okay. Leave that dude alone! He's just his old hand. Alright, so they've got 3 shields. Let's send them a combat drone. Go, 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 go! Too slow. That was my own bad. Oh, they momentarily took their missile offline and then took it back on. Here comes the missile. Here comes the cloak. Okay! See, I made a huge mistake there. Like I said, every time you fire, your cloak goes down, and so my cloak didn't last long enough to actually give me the evasion before that missile hit. What I should have done is immediately stopped firing these weapons so that I would have cloaked just long enough to dodge the missile, and then I could have fired the weapons immediately afterward. Here I'm going to do what I was just lecturing people about not doing. I'm going to pull the oxygen out of this room, and then I'm not going to have oxygen in the room because the oxygen's offline. Take that thing down. Where's my other NG? There he is. So I need doors. Alright, they're dead. I don't have to worry about them anymore. I need doors, and I've got 2 NG, so I'm going to send these 2 NG in to immediately heal the oxygen. You can't do better than 2 NG when it comes to repairs. That's why I bought that one, even though it turned out to be kind of a silly decision in retrospect. I don't think I would have gotten 2 NG otherwise without buying one, so... Oh, right. Wait, crap, no, get out of there. Let's just go. I can sort this out later. I don't want to be dealing with oxygen deprivation and solar flares. I don't need refueling. Apparently this pirate's offended by the fact I don't need refueling. Alright. Come on, dude. Alright, you gotta run. I need your evasion bonus. Alright, eye on that. Everything in the weapons. Good. Missile launcher offline. I'm missing a lot. This ship has pretty good evasion. I'm gonna fire that heavy next into their bridge. They're not going anywhere. See, I've been kind of steamrolling, and at a certain point in this playthrough, I kind of stopped giving myself every advantage. I've got so much scrap that it's silly, and I could have been just upgrading my ship more and more and more, but the problem would have only gotten worse. Since I'm trying to show how to play the game, it doesn't really show much if I just win every fight without a fight. But at this point, I'm not sure how I can weaken myself. I have 843 scrap, and I'm going into the last stand. So, at this point, I'm pretty much going to assume I'm not going to get that last store. I get, you get up to 10 healing for free, and you get a bunch of fuel. It's basically so you don't have to worry about that crap for the end game. Alright, so I've got so much frickin'. I'm going to go with the last level of shields. I don't even need more power in my weapons because I'm powering all of them. I guess I'm going to put 1 point into everything, just so that if I take 1 damage there, they won't go immediately offline. Same here. I guess I can put it into evasion. Shrug. I guess I'll just get these 3 power so I have the 3 power. And I could even upgrade my ship further, because you can see I'm not even close to running out of scrap. But I'm going to hold out just on the crazy off chance there's an actual store before I get to the rebel base. I'm going to buy things in the last possible second. And I'd like to have some scrap just on the off chance that happens, because I really wasn't expecting to not get a store before the end. What the crap? Alright, this is a very, very, very defensive ship. It has 2 defense drones and 3 level shields, so let's see how we can handle that. It doesn't have a med bay, and it's only got 4 human crew. I think the best way to handle this is by Mantis. So I'm going to finally show off some teleporting. Alright. I was hoping to not have to do this, but they're going to keep firing those low damage missiles at me, so I gotta use the defense drone to kill them. Now note that my mattress are kind of beat up. I don't think they can kill these 2 crew members, and there's not really much point in making them try. So I'm going to pull them off. I'm going to heal them up. Note that this timer is it goes from 4 to 3 when I have the 2 power in it, so that by the time they're healed and run back, they are ready to go again. And now I'm engaged the last 2 crew in combat. 100% evasion, 100% oxygen. Perfect. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. So I heard a ding. Charlie here leveled up. He now does 10% more crew damage. That's on addition to his 50% damage from a Mantis. Mantis borders are amazing. I might be able to get Luan T here off this. He only needs 1 more kill. And that's not great. These red glowing sectors are going to turn into rebel fights that are hard. It's like the fleet fights you have to do if the rebels catch you. I really want none of this. So, they've got 2 missile launchers. I'm being targeted by that frickin' ship in the background. My only goal here is to get out of this fight as soon as possible. Luckily, I've got a high level of engines. I'm going to. No, I don't need to teleport. I'm going to put up a defense drone in case some of those missiles get off. I only care about this bar right now, though. They are not shooting at that, are they? It's not gonna. Damn it! Not only was my defense drone not shooting at it, but I couldn't have cloaked in time. That's really irritating. But see, here's the thing I'm talking about with that whole oxygen thing. Whoa, I don't know what that is, but I want no part of it. Get out of there. Oh, that was the cruiser finally firing at me. Alright. So I'm at the base. I didn't get a store, which means I can't sell my scrap recovery arm for something better. I was kind of hoping to get something stronger here. I've got the scrap to upgrade weapons. I don't need to be dealing with this 1 power heavy laser. Don't get me wrong, it's a great weapon, especially early in the game, but I just have the scrap that I could upgrade to a heavy laser Mark II. But I just didn't get the opportunity. So I guess as far as the weaknesses of the run goes, that's what happened. I just didn't get the stores at the end. However, at this point, I'm ready to fight the flagship. I mean, there's no place to go. I'm sitting at the end of the game. So, I might as well upgrade my ship finally. To completely. It's tempting to just do that. I don't think I've ever really had maxed out evasion. I gotta summon to that. I don't know. I don't need this. I don't need any of this. Don't need the blast doors. I guess having a super cooldown here can't hurt. Shrug. I don't need any of this. So, wait. Once you're in position, I recommend just hitting wait a bunch of times. You can see these sectors keep turning into rebel control. 1 more wait, and the flagship will attack. I'm going to do what I did in my Sluggy video and save the flagship fight for its own video. So I'm once again cliffhangering you. That's just how I roll. I will do the flagship fight in detail in the next video, but until then, take care.